kids, where are you? It's time for all the art to tell stories.
In the heart of the sprawling Karad Desert lay the town of Oasis Springs, once a vibrant community sustained by underground wells and surrounded by lush, desert-adapted vegetation. However, years of drought and poor water management had left the land barren, the wells dry, and the people desperate. The dire situation of Oasis Springs caught the attention of the Elemental Unity, a team of heroes committed to protecting nature and teaching sustainable living. Each member possessed unique elemental abilities: aqua, breeze, terra, and glow. The town's mayor, Martha Warden, sent an urgent message to the team. Without water, our people will have no choice but to abandon their homes. Please, help us save Oasis Springs. When the team arrived, the scene was worse than they'd imagined. Houses were coated in dust, livestock were frail, and the townspeople's faces bore signs of exhaustion. Martha met them at the town square. Aqua studied the surroundings and spoke. We'll need to locate hidden water sources, but we also have to ensure the water is used wisely. Sustainability is the key. Aqua and Terra began the search for water. Terra used her geokinetic powers to sense underground reservoirs, while Aqua followed her lead, drawing water to the surface with controlled streams. After hours of exploration, they discovered a hidden aquifer deep beneath the desert sands. This aquifer could sustain the town, Terra said, but we'll need to manage it carefully to avoid draining it dry again. Glow and Breeze stayed in the town to educate the residents on water conservation. They held workshops on topics like rainwater harvesting, reducing waste, and creating irrigation systems using minimal water. Breeze helped design wind-powered pumps that could draw small amounts of water from the aquifer without over-extraction. The townspeople, inspired by the heroes' efforts, began working together to implement these changes. Just as the town started to regain hope, trouble loomed. A group of rogue prospectors arrived, armed with drilling equipment. They had heard rumors of the aquifer and intended to exploit it for profit. The leader of the prospectors, Garrett Blaine, confronted Aqua and Terra. "This water is under the desert," he sneered, "and the desert belongs to no one. We'll take what we want." Aqua stood firm. "That water is the lifeline of this town. You have no right to take it." Garrett laughed. "Try and stop us." The heroes sprang into action. Terra used her geokinetics to create barriers of solid rock, blocking the prospectors' drilling equipment. Breeze whipped up sandstorms to disorient the intruders. Aqua created water barriers to flood their machinery without wasting the precious resource. Glow harnessed the intense desert sunlight, blinding the prospectors and forcing them to retreat. Despite their efforts, Garrett refused to back down and vowed to return with reinforcements. Realizing the aquifer would always be a target, Aqua devised a plan to make it inaccessible to outsiders while still providing water to the town. With Terra's help, they rerouted the aquifer's flow. They created a series of hidden, self-replenishing wells scattered across the town. "We'll distribute the water source," Aqua explained. "That way, even if one well is found, the others will remain protected." As the wells began to supply water, Glow and Breeze worked to revive the surrounding land. Glow used her solar energy to power desalination units, turning brackish water into fresh, drinkable supplies. Breeze spread seeds over the revitalized soil, helping new vegetation take root. The townspeople joined the efforts, planting drought-resistant crops and rebuilding irrigation systems. Slowly, the desert began to bloom again, with patches of green appearing where there had once been only sand. Through their hard work and cooperation, the people of Oasis Springs transformed their town. They learned the value of sustainable living and pledged to protect their environment for future generations. Garrett and his prospectors returned but found themselves outnumbered by a united and determined community. Defeated, they left the desert for good. As the sun set over Oasis Springs, the heroes gathered with the townspeople to celebrate their success. Aqua addressed the crowd. This was more than just saving a town. It was about learning to live in harmony with the land and with each other. The townspeople cheered, their voices echoing across the dunes. The desert was no longer just a place of hardship, but a symbol of resilience and hope. Oasis Springs thrived, its wells flowing and its people living in balance with nature. The elemental unity moved on to their next mission, leaving behind a legacy of strength, unity, and sustainability. If you like our stories, please like, subscribe, and turn on the little bell so you won't miss exciting stories every day. You are also welcome to share it with family and friends to listen to the story together. Love you.